Welcome to EHS News. I'm Jackson Slater.
And I'm Astacia Dorsey.
And today we're going to start off with Jose Johnson, who's interviewing Mr. Hugaboon.
EHS News Broadcast. I am your host, Jose, as always. And this week, I'll be bringing you an interview with Mr. Hugaboon about his new class, Teacher Cadet. Alright, let's dive right into that. Pedro, the thing, thank you. What's this new class you're in then?
Well, it's called Teacher Cadet, and it's part of the Teach Oklahoma program that the state of Oklahoma kind of started to help maybe kids that might be interested in teaching kind of get a feel for what teaching is. And it's really more than that. It's really a class about learning. The kids that are in it may not necessarily want to be teachers, but it's a class about how we learn and at the different ages of kids and how they learn, and we find out a lot about ourselves in there. So it's really a class about learning, but it's kind of designed to maybe, if somebody is interested maybe in the education field, to kind of give them a feel for what that's like to be an educator.
Is this only for freshmen or any certain group?
It's actually for juniors and seniors. It's a weighted course.
Okay.
So.
How was this created? Was just by...
Well, I don't know when it all started. We used to have Teacher Cadet here several years ago, and when we started getting concurrent enrollment, you could get college level classes.
Yeah.
And so Teacher Cadet kind of went away for a while because you could get college classes. And now that we have such a teacher shortage nationwide, not just in Oklahoma, we decided to bring the class back to maybe see if we can't get some kids interested in teaching.
Is this class going to be fun?
Yes. Sure it is.
Would you consider yourself a fun teacher?
Yes, I am I'm the funnest teacher here, if I could be so bold. I would say that I like to have the most fun in my classes of any teacher here. So I think Teacher Cadet's fun because you get to learn about yourself, you get to talk about yourself in class, great. And so, it's fun.
Do you think you're the best position for this job?
That's a great question. There are a lot of teachers here that are probably better than I am at teaching this.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Maybe. But I will guarantee you I'm as passionate about teaching it as anybody. I think this is probably one of the most important classes that you could take if you're interested at all in education. At the end of the year, we'll actually study what it's like to be a high school student, what it's like to be a middle school student, what it's like to be an elementary school student, and then students get to go out to schools, and they get to be in teachers' classrooms and kind of help the teachers out, do some observations, and maybe even get to help some kids.
Okay, that's it for this week. Be sure to watch next week's broadcast. Until next time, adios.
Thanks, Jose.
And now let's look at the weekly top 5.
Who wants to be an evil genius, right? Who doesn't? Okay, what I do is I drink Waterade. Yes, Waterade. With that, you can grow the brain cells to be the evil genius the world does not need. You know what pro athletes use? Waterade. That's what I use too because I like trying to get my electrolytes back after running.
Waterade!
Thanks, man, that was good.
Waterade. It's magically delicious.
Waterade, coming to a store near you. It's magically delicious.
by a group of first-year students.
Next, we go to Tyler and his quote of the week.
Hello, I'm Tyler Davis, and this is the quote of the week. Complaining about a problem without posing a solution is called whining. Teddy Roosevelt.
Now a segment we hope you all enjoy. It's our student celebrity look-alike. Who knows, maybe you'll see yourself on this next week.
NIMSEY, the National Math and Science Initiative, is an organization who strives to inspire, encourage, and empower all students to succeed in today's knowledge economy by advancing STEM teaching and learning. The U.S. was recently ranked 27th in math and 20th in science out of 34 countries. In 2013, it was estimated that only 44% of students were prepared for their math courses in college, and only 36% were ready for their science. Fortunately, NIMSEY recognizes these problems and works to propel our future generations forward. In 2014, NIMSEY impacted over 536 schools and invested over $26 million in education throughout the country. In those NIMSEY schools, students are 3 times more likely to graduate, and in 1 year, the scores are 10 times that of the national average. In 2014, 45 students passed the exam with a 3 or above on the AP tests with the help and bolstering of the NIMSEY program. Because of NIMSEY's contributions to Enid High School, classrooms are fitted with state-of-the-art technology, teachers are better trained, students are able to learn at advanced levels, and the amount of students enrolled increased dramatically. In fact, the AP program has quadrupled in size since NIMSEY's program began. I've seen the scores of students go up a lot since the NIMSEY program has started here, and I think that in a lot of ways it gives them the confidence that they can join the AP program, whereas they might not have had that confidence before. And I think that that's done because of the funds, the equipment that the teachers get, as well as the professional development across our campus that kind of cultivates that community amongst the students as well. Since NIMSEY's involvement at Enid High, our students have performed better than ever on the AP tests. And as always, thank you to NIMSEY for your continual support for our AP programs.
Congratulations to all the students that received money from NIMSEY, scoring a 3 or higher in English, math, and science on their AP testing.
Great job, guys. Keep up the great work. That's it for this episode of EHS News.
See you next week.